folks, this is the start of Eating Disorders Awareness Week, which you may or may not know. And I just wanted to make this little video to raise awareness and, perhaps reach out to those who are suffering to know that no matter how bad you think it is right now and how, changing may seem impossible, it can change. And you might be thinking, well, what makes you qualified to speak about that, Lee? I'm actually celebrating. This will be my 10th year of beating my eating disorder, which I just thought about earlier. I was like, wow, 10 years. I will also be celebrating, my 10th year in business as well, qualifying as a personal trainer and starting my business. I'm going to be 39 next week. I'm up for 2 awards this year. There's so much happening right now, so much positive, good stuff in amongst all the badness that's happening. But reflecting on that, it made me think about how things were and where I used to be, and that's what I want to talk about to try and hopefully, like I said, help reach out to others, to motivate others to know that things can change, and where you are now doesn't mean that that's going to be that for the rest of your life. Because believe me, I made myself sick. I was bulimic for about 15 years, ages 13, 14 to 29 till qualified as a PT, and yeah, easily sick more than 10 times a day. Really badly struggled with my physical health, with my mental health. It was like I was in a constant state of struggling with energy because I was being sick so much. And I've been super thin, skin and bone, to like overweight, as you might have seen some of my pictures, been all, sides of the spectrum. And I was away from Aberdeen a lot, I went away to uni, I worked away down south, so I was able to be what I call a professional liar and keep it secret for so long. It's very strange after keeping something so secret to then, say it out open and acknowledge that you've got an issue and a problem and tell people. But that really is the first step to recovery, is being ready in that position to get help. I was sick of being sick, and it took me a while. It wasn't like I just decided to get help and boom, it all changed. I was an outpatient at Cornhill. I'd had life coaches, psychologists, psychiatrists, you name it. And it wasn't until I had found fitness that this is something that I really enjoyed doing. But I was so bad physically, like my body had just been broken from 15 years of making it sick, that I couldn't do both. So I had to make a choice, fitness or, this sad life of just being obsessed with food and being sick. And I chose fitness, and the rest is history. I've kind of just built day by day on my mental health, day by day on my physical health. And I've gone from being, this bulimic that was really depressed and had no energy to, competing at world championships and having a really strong positive mindset and being able to be strong and there for others and motivate and encourage them. And it's a huge transformation that you on paper you might think, oh yeah, you can't achieve that, that's never doable. But it's proof that it is. But we have to take that first step to reach out and get help. And yeah, I lost my job because of it. I lost my dream job in the south of France. I've lost the front of my teeth. All these are fake. I spent 2.5 years at the maxillofacial unit getting them built up. Lost friends, lost so much. And it's not until you realise, and you're on that road to recovery, that you realise that even though you were living life, you weren't really living life. You were so focused on food that you actually missed out on so many life experiences. Like, when pandemic wasn't here and you'd have birthdays, you'd have family meals, any kind of celebrations. I'm thinking, right, what's on the menu? Who's going? Where can I be sick? What's the toilets like? Like, how much water do I need to drink? And it was this constant process, like just stripped away any enjoyment of any social events. And it's really sad when I look back, but I can't change that. In fact, that being that person has made me the person that I am now. And where I get my strength from, that even though I've been still suffering from an injury, which if you've been following me, you will know about for the last almost 2 years, even that can't get me down, because I've come from such a dark, horrible place, rock bottom, and built myself up, that I kind of feel I've got these little things in place now that nothing can take me down. And again, it's been a process. It's not going to happen overnight. but I had to start speaking about it. I had to acknowledge I had a problem. I had to drop the lies and be honest with myself and others. And that's what I want to try and encourage those listening that are struggling with an eating disorder to do. You know, it's the most important yet hardest step. Whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend, or I'll put a number wherever you're watching this for BEAT, which is a leading organisation, a charity organisation that helps with people with eating disorders and those who are around people with eating disorders. But yeah, you know, I've noticed I've spoken for about 5 minutes now. I could say so much has happened, you know, in that kind of lifespan, but I won't. I'm going to cut off now. Like I said, I just want to create some awareness. And it's difficult. I always think twice about hitting the publish button. But I know that it's so important to share, to prove to people that anything is possible, that things can change, and you can achieve so much more than you think you can. Alright guys, hope you find this helpful.